this team make strides as a whole this season?
Got better in a lot of areas. You seen a good development out of a lot of young guys with Steven, Jeremy. I thought they got better. Serge even got better this year. And Reggie took it to another level. I thought we battled through some injuries with Russ being out. I thought we was playing at a high level before Christmas, before Russ got the news. I thought he was playing some of the best basketball I've seen him play since I've been here, as far as the way he was controlling the game, his assist to turnover ratio, but thought it was a pretty good season.
Do you also see some opportunities for growth as a unit heading into next year?
Yeah, I think I feel optimistic about next year, but obviously we all got a lot of work to go do to get better at. I think the biggest thing with our team is our mental. I think, in my opinion, we had more than enough talent to win a championship this year. Thought we just fell short because of the mental things that we did wrong. And I think that just comes from, actually studying the game, watching film, going to get knowledge from other people that's around, and just watching the NBA Finals. I think watching the NBA Finals, you got two great teams that's playing in the NBA Finals this year. The Spurs, they weren't more athletic than us. They weren't more talented than us, but they outsmarted us, and they won a series off of that. So you got to go watch it and mentally see what you need to do.
What are some of the things mentally you think this team needs to do better to get over the hump?
Well, I think one is that going into next year, I think we got to do a better job of valuing the ball, possession. Thought last night turnovers is what cost us the game. I thought our defense, we got more than enough stops. Even when we went with the small lineup, yeah, they hit some buckets every now and then with guys on the block, and because we switched on the pick and roll. But it was times that we came up with the ball and got stops that we came down and had wasted offensive possessions where we did not score. We had careless turnovers. I mean, like turnovers that wasn't really even forced, just careless turnovers against San Antonio. And I think they scored, 35 points. They scored every time off our turnovers, and you can't beat a team in the Western Conference Finals like this. So,
What would you like to see out of Kevin and Russ defensively? I mean, Thabo may not be back next year. You guys kind of used him as a safety net for individual defense, but what do those two guys need to do next year defensively?
Just keep getting better. I feel like, they both had some great seasons, but I always say with both of them, for us with Russ, is his mental. When Russ don't gamble and he's solid and he put in his mind that he want to be the most athletic point guard to play the position on the defensive end, he do it. And Kevin, it's all in his mind. Obviously, I feel like he could get stronger, in my opinion. And I think that'll help him a lot. And I told him all the good and great players that didn't play the game, from Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, they all put size on, and it helped him. So I think that's what he need to do, and I think it'll help him on the defensive end.
Perk, obviously nothing stops the clock from ticking another year that you guys didn't achieve that ultimate goal of winning a championship. Do you hear that proverbial clock, or is it something different with this team because the stars are still so young?
Well, I think when you have success so early, it's not no knock on Kyrie Irving, but when Russ was Kyrie Irving age, he already went to the finals. So, I mean, these guys 25 years old, 26 or whatever, and I don't see the window closing at all. I mean, Ben could have went to the Western Conference Finals 4 straight years, went 3 out of 4. And I think we should all feel pretty good about going to next year. We still give ourselves another chance. So, as you can see, I mean, I think we got the talent. It's just about our mental.
Anybody else for Perk? The longer the season went, the more Steven sort of asserted himself. You guys virtually became a platoon at center. Do you can see that continuing next season?
Yeah. I mean, you just take it one game at a time. Just next season, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I feel like he's a competitor and I'm a competitor, and just knowing myself, I know this offseason gonna be the biggest offseason of my career. It's my first time ever gonna be approaching a time where I'm gonna be an unrestricted free agent. So definitely gotta come back in better shape and try to get back to the basketball that I played in Boston. So that's my goal.
Park, you guys keep learning more with these playoff runs, but I'm wondering if, from your experience on championship teams in Boston, and even here, these good teams, are there things that you guys maybe need to do in the lead up? I know this year was different with injuries, so maybe you just don't have quite the chance. But is there something different that in those 82 games you guys do different next year to maybe get ready for this?
Yeah, and that's learning how to play the right way for 82 games and not trying to turn on this own switch in the playoffs. I think what you do in January affects on how you play in April, May, and June. And you got to develop that trust early. And the two teams that's in the finals right now, they play the same way all year long. They make the right basketball play every time down. You watched I watched Game 5, Indiana against Miami, and LeBron took a lot of heat from certain people that he didn't take the last shot again. But he made the right basketball play to Chris Bosh in the corner. But that's a trust that he had been developing like through the whole regular season. Like he passed up game winners before, and I seen him kick it to Udonis Haslem for the game-winning jump shot. I mean, it's the right basketball play. And not only that, it helps the other guy, like the role player, to know that this ball coming to me every single time. And I think that just gives them confidence, us confidence, and I just think starting off, we just got to come into the season playing agenda-free basketball, and I think it'll take care of itself.
So what happens on a Tuesday in November is every bit as important, or should be every bit as important for a team with championship aspirations as what happens in May and June.
If you're trying to take it to the next level, you being all in, I think that's the key.
Besides the talent, why do you think that, it's no coincidence that the Heat and the Spurs have been back-to-back finals. Why is it that they're able to do this where other teams, like yourselves, and maybe haven't mastered those kinds of things? Is it just experience and playing together, or is it something else?
Well, I mean, the Heat got a team full of guys that you could see Udonis Haslem starting one day, Shane Battier starting the next, and they don't kill. So, I mean, they got a team full of vets that's willing to sacrifice whatever. And like I said, they just make the right basketball play, and they do it all year long, and they don't have a problem. Their ultimate goal is winning. And I always said when you set your goals high, you're going to reach smaller goals trying to get to the bigger goal. So if you do all the right things to try to get that bigger goal, then making the All-Star game and doing everything else going to fall in place.
Perk, you think Kevin
Last
got
one for Perk.
worn down a little bit this postseason? He played nearly 4,000 minutes in the regular season and playoffs. Do you feel like he got worn down, and do you feel like that's something that you guys may need to monitor going into the next season, his minutes?
It seemed like it was possessions that he was tired. But like I said, I think that's what comes to getting in the weight room plays a factor. Because then you could let your body take over. But I think he'll be all right.
Thanks, Bert.